Phoenix has been the best team in our league. You know, we opened the playoffs with a team that I think has played the best regular season of any team in the WNBA. Offensively, they have great transition offense. They have great individual perimeter skills. Their post players are versatile, can shoot the ball. They present you a lot of trouble in guarding them. They have just become a team that scores in various ways, along with Pondexter and Taurasi, who both are just excellent creative players in the women's game.
What can you take from last year and kind of use it for this year? Or, I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, it's a little different team, but I mean, what can you do with last year's?
Well, what you do with this is our third straight year in the playoffs. So you've got people who have been here together, but there's a uniqueness to every year. I mean, take Phoenix. Phoenix won the WNBA 3 years ago, and then last year weren't even in the playoffs. Now this year they're back with the best regular season. So, but what you get is we have some experience of having been in the playoffs. We understand our philosophy of taking one game at a time, one series at a time, and so you start from the beginning point of people who are familiar with this time of year.
We kind of talked to Becky about home court advantage. I guess it really doesn't mean much. Just talk about that. What do you need to do to?
Well, it's a short series, to be honest with you. And a year ago, for example, in the opening series, we won at Sacramento, turned around and lost here at home, and then had to go to that. You know, there's a lot of situations where you got to win home and away in a short series, and that's where we find ourselves. You know, when you start at home, then you go on the road. But the key thing, to be honest with you, when you study the league this year, has been the quality of play as opposed to where you play it, and it's been a real equitable league. So it's a matter of us playing well game to game, not so much where that game's going to be.
You excited being back in the playoffs?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I enjoy this time of year. I mean, it's the time that I feel vibrant. I enjoy the focus players have. I enjoy the importance of the games. I enjoy the little bit of the series feel of playing somebody. I honestly will tell you, when I do stop coaching, this is what I'll miss the most, are these playoff games, the preparations. That's the part that I enjoy the most. No, exactly, and through our first and second rounds, that's how we play it in the WNBA. But it's just such a short series. I mean, the momentum of winning a game is huge. It is huge, and so, you know, getting a start, getting a win in that, taking care of business, wherever that business may be. In our case, it's at home. Makes it, I think, even more important that we play well, you know, in that situation. But it also is the time of year that I think you see a lot of things happen in playoffs. It's about us playing good basketball. It's about us being consistent and persistent and finding ways to make things work.
Feel a little bit better starting off 0-0, fresh season?
I just like this time of season. I mean, I don't even think in terms of records, you know, in regard to it. I think in terms of, you know, these are the games players want to play in. These are the games fans want to come to. These are the games that coaches want to coach in. So Thursday night, 8 o'clock, AT&T Center, come join us. I'll tell you, $5 tickets, a whole ball of wax right there. But you got a great team in Phoenix coming in, and you've got some history of pretty good series, you know, 2 years ago that we had. So we're anxious. We're excited. It's the time of year that you wake up a little earlier because you want to get into the day, and make sure you do that at 8 o'clock. Put it on your calendars on Thursday. Come join us.
What do you tell the girls to motivate them, keep them motivated, and looking forward to?
Well, I think playoffs in and of itself is a motivating factor to the players. You know, we talk about the enjoyment factor. I want them to enjoy this experience as well as the focus that comes with it. You know, we tend to get a better focus. You tend to get a sustained effort. I want them to enjoy it. The reason that's so important to us is we want them in the moment. I mean, I don't want them thinking out here. I want them right here. And we try to enjoy the experience of the playoffs. I think that's when basketball players want to play basketball the most. That's when coaches want to coach the most. So, you know, it's an enjoyment factor for us that I want them to enjoy this experience as well as be focused and as well as be driven. Well, I'm very glad we're here. I don't want to dismiss that to you. You know, the number one goal every year, and this is my 7th playoff, but all 10 years it's been number one, get into playoffs, because you can't attain any of your goals without first doing that. So I think there is a certain level of, okay, now we get to go to the next level of work at that point. But It was a hard fight. Sometimes it means a little bit more when now that we're here, because you go through the ups and downs of getting yourself there. And this league this year was treacherous for a lot of us. And there's some teams that are used to being in the playoffs that aren't. Now, we found a way to get ourselves in. Now we got to find our way to play our best basketball and shine during these times.
How does it make you feel to be starting at home, starting playoffs?
Oh, I love that. I just want to get the word out. And if you're watching, 8 o'clock, Thursday, AT&T Center. It's going to be a great night. Get your families, bring some friends. I want to get the word out, and I'm working as hard as I can around the city because we had a quick turnaround. Because us not coming in the playoffs for sure until Saturday, we started the word out there. But it's going to be an ESPN2 game. It's going to be a great environment. We have had wonderful, wonderful fans this year and great support in the AT&T Center, and so we want that to continue. We invite you. We're asking you to come out and join us on Thursday. One of the unsung heroes of the Silver Stars is Christy Stragisher. She has worked countless hours behind the scenes doing the video. She has been in every meeting. She has solved every problem from an operations standpoint all year. And there are people like this in every basketball team who make it work. And I just wanted you to meet Chrissy. So Chrissy, say hello to the people.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Coach. And hello, everyone. Please come out and support us on Thursday night, and we'll do our best to go out and get a win.
Isn't she the best?